Right, there is some major news in the Washington Commanders' potential return to D.C. after more than 27 years. Sources tell WUSA 9 Congress will include legislation to give long-term control of the RFK site to D.C. in the government funding bill. That will clear the way for D.C.'s mayor to make a deal with the team for a new Commander Stadium on that RFK site. Our chief investigative reporter, Eric Flack, has been following the negotiations on Capitol Hill for months now, Flack. Yeah. And we know it got pretty heated in these last couple of days, huh?
It's been like a slow build, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, it's been coming, and then just a mad dash to the finish, a deal in Congress to include the RFK legislation as an attachment to the larger budget deal to fund the government really was the RFK bill's only path forward. The RFK bill gives the district long-term control of the RFK site and allows D.C.'s mayor to formally negotiate a stadium deal to bring the Commanders back to D.C. Efforts to lure Washington's football franchise back to the district date back nearly a decade to former owner Dan Snyder, but efforts in Congress to give long-term control of the RFK site to D.C. have repeatedly failed. After initially gaining swift and overwhelming bipartisan approval in the House this session, the RFK legislation hit a roadblock in the Senate when a Montana senator opposed the bill over the franchise's decision to retire the team's old Native American logo. Now, that block was removed last month, but Maryland leaders then stepped up, threatening to kill the bill over funding concerns about rebuilding the Francis Scott Key Bridge and the future use of Northwest Stadium in Prince George's County should the Commanders leave. News of the RFK bill's inclusion in the congressional budget comes just days after an agreement was reached about that future use of that site should the team relocate elsewhere. So this vote in Congress on the budget bill could come later this week, but really that is expected to be a formality.
Yeah, they're cutting it close either way, though. But also, Flack, any reaction tonight from D.C., even Maryland or Virginia? They've all talked about wanting the stadium, Maryland wanting to keep it there.
Yeah, we've reached out to everybody. They may be waiting for the actual text of this bill to be circulated, so it's officially official, so to speak. We'll get you that reaction as soon as we have it.
Okay, officially official. We know you'll stay on top of it, Flack. Right. Thank you.